Hey everyone, it's me, Chris, here from Body Nova Fitness Coaching. I wanted to talk about reading labels today because that's become a big thing among a lot of people because we're all trying to, make healthier choices, with our foods and things like that. And unfortunately, we have to work around the food industry because, in all honesty, they care about their bottom line. Everybody wants to get paid, and I understand that, but you know I don't want you to get paid at the expense of my health or my client's health or anything like that when we're trying to improve it. The road should be have a little less obstacles than it already has with food tasting so good and things like that. So with that being said, one of the things I usually do when I'm looking at certain foods or something like that, trying to find a healthier version, is I don't even pay attention to what's on the front. It's not even necessary, and part of the reason for that is that they can almost say anything they want, claim anything they want on the front, but when you get to the back panel, that's when all the truth is told. And we'll go through some examples. I think I'll have about 3 or 4 videos in this series, and I'll go through different types of examples there of how that works out. But, so with that being said, just go straight to the back and look at what they're claiming. And we'll use an example. My example is peanut butter. Okay. I always try to get a natural peanut butter. Now, when you think natural, you're just thinking that, or at least I think, that it's just going to be the ingredients that naturally occur. So I look at the back, all I should see is peanuts and salt, and nothing extra. So they're changing the meaning of that, whatever that word means, and even lobbying to change it legally so that they can trick you into buying the foods, because they know that most people don't know how to read labels or understand what they're reading when they read a label. And again, peanut butter, I like peanut butter, and peanut butter is a perfect example because with that word natural, what they're now lobbying to say is natural isn't what's naturally occurring. Natural is more of what's things that naturally occur. So I'll put this label up with peanut butter. Put that over there. And as you're looking at peanut butter, you're going to see one peanut butter, and it's going to be the natural one. And you're just going to see roasted peanuts and salt. And that's what you're expecting to see when the product is natural. Okay. Now in the second one, you're going to see it's also labeled natural, and it's by a famous company that, has a reputation that you should trust. Okay. They're calling it natural, but they're changing the meaning of natural to everything that's naturally occurring. So, this one has palm oil in it, okay? Palm oil is a hydrogenated oil. They add hydrogen to it, which on their end is good because the product now has a longer shelf life. So they don't have as many losses by the product spoiling. But on your end, hydrogenated oil, anytime they add hydrogenated oil, you want to think trans fats, okay? And trans fats, they're not healthy for you in any amount, okay? So you want to try to avoid that. They add sugar to the product because sugar will help the product taste better, because we all like things that taste good, and there's nothing wrong with that. But then again, when you start adding things to what's natural, it's no longer, in my eyes, it's no longer natural. So I want to make sure that you're aware of that with peanut butter. So they'll change the meaning of those buzzwords or those concepts to make sure that what you're looking for, or basically the expression that you're looking for, is covered in a way that doesn't necessarily cover your needs that you're going for it for. So your health is not with your health in mind, it's with their profits in mind. So I want to make sure you're aware of that by looking with this, with this lesson here. Okay, and pay attention to serving sizes. Now, this one isn't so bad anymore because the FDA is kind of cracking down on that, and they're making sure that they're making the serving sizes realistic. Like, for example, a lot of the times what they would do with sodas is, they would give you a 20-ounce soda, and they would say, okay, this serving is, but the serving is 8 ounces. Well, not many people get a 20-ounce bottle and only drink 8 ounces of the soda, or they'll make the serving size really, really small. So you have to pay attention to that, and that becomes more apparent in the supplement lesson, because sometimes what they'll do is they'll say, this is the serving size, and the serving size will not have enough of the active ingredient in there to actually work. So what will happen is, you can't, so you should double up on it. But if you double up on it, there's less servings in the container. So you're seeing something that says 50 servings, but you have to do 2 servings of it to make it work. It's really only 25 servings, so it's not as cost effective. So with that being said, that is, or these are some of the reasons why that, you should learn how to read your labels. And again, I go straight to the back. Don't even pay attention to what they're saying on the front. That's just stuff to get you to pick it up and read it. There's no regulation on that. But, going to the back and learning how to read for your active ingredients, that's more important. Okay. And when you're reading for your active ingredients, like here in this peanut butter example, whatever it's supposed to be mostly made up of is what should come first in the ingredients panel. So, think of that. Keep that in mind when you're looking to get products. Okay.